Hello friends, it's Anna. I am back again. Yes, I do realize it has been a full month since I did a video with you guys on YouTube, and it is not going to look like I did very much in the fragrance world, considering that this video is covering a month's worth of items. So let me set the stage for you. My Uncle Dwayne is a mission evangelist, and he travels the country and the world doing missions conferences, Bible camps for kids in foreign countries, revivals for local area churches, revivals for churches all over the country, revivals for missionaries who are on foreign fields and need a pastor to need a break from being the pastor and need someone to come in and do a revival for their people. That's what my Uncle Dwayne does with his ministry. So he does not get a lot of time to just be with his wife, my Aunt Melissa, and let them just have time together. On top of that, they have a 14-year-old and an 8-year-old who travel with them the majority of the time. And it's hard being with your family that much. We love our families, but we all need time to ourselves as well. It's really hard. And one of the churches that he'd preached in towards the end of 2022 realized this. And they paid for Uncle Dwayne and Aunt Melissa to have a 2-week vacation, basically. They provided them a motel room for 1 week in California, and they provided them a cruise the following week that left out of Los Angeles cruise terminal. So all they had to do was provide their food and anything they wanted to do in California. They did some time in Disneyland while they were in California and enjoyed that. And then they went on a cruise for a week. We kept their 2 boys for the entire 2 weeks they were on the cruise. We had my 2 little cousins from them from January 28th up through February 13th. We returned them in the early afternoon of February 13th, had lunch with my Uncle Dwayne, and I had an appointment to go to. So we did not turn warmers on the 13th because we were packing up, and I didn't get to do near the melting that I normally do. In fact, the entire 2 weeks they were with us, I only had 2 warmers available to me because the 3 that I have in here, I couldn't get to because this became the bedroom for my little cousins. They put air mattresses in the floor and they camped out in here. So I only had access to the warmer in the bathroom and the warmer in my bedroom. We did not turn... Okay, what I did, my little cousins coming in, they love Star Wars. Before they came, I changed the waxes out and I put Dark Side of the Force, Mandalorian, Light Side of the Force, and the butterfly, in the blue butterfly, free to fly over here. So I had all 3 of the Star Wars scents going in here for them, and I told them, you can turn these on and off as much as you like, but this will be the only wax you have for the week, for the 2 weeks, because I can't get in here to change it, and to be completely honest, I don't trust kids with my breakable Scentsy dishes, so they were not allowed to change the wax. So I had very limited melting abilities, but I do have quite a handful of empties to go through, considering that for 2 weeks I really didn't get to melt very much like I normally do. So we will cover the non-wax items first. I have this pocket back in Dancing Waters that I finished off. And you'll notice I don't have the lid on this. I don't know if you remember me telling you about it last time we discussed. I have a basket over here where I collect all plastic lids for a missions project in Mississippi. So when you see things, because there's going to be more that don't have lids later, I want you to understand why. And then I actually have 3 wallflower bulbs. And I can see if I can tell which one's which right now. These 2 were perfect peppermint. And I actually, all of these wallflowers, I have gone through, I have emptied out within the last week since the kids have been gone. So, I'll explain why that happened in a little bit. So these 2 perfect peppermints, one was in my bedroom and one was in here in the library. Again, I couldn't get to them to change them until the kids left. They both needed changing, so I pulled them out, did the thing where I pulled the wicks out and dumped the oil into my diffuser in my bedroom. And then I had, when it was time to put in, well, I'm like, now I don't want winter stuff. I want to move into spring. So I have champagne toast going in here. And I went to my wallflower drawer. And I had 2 partial wallflowers that were partially gone through when I was ready to move to peppermint. One of them was strawberry pound cake. It looks like there is a tiny bit of strawberry pound cake oil that did not pour out when I did this. I will take that back into my diffuser and try to pour it out again and see what happens. And the other one was Waikiki Beach coconut. So what I did, I changed the wallflower in my bedroom to strawberry pound cake first. And it went through that this week. And then just last night, I changed from strawberry pound cake to the partial Waikiki Beach coconut, which I will use up. And then I will put in another full one and we'll discuss the Waikiki Beach coconut. And we'll discuss the scents that I have going, all those things that we normally do. Now, the testers, the wax testers that I have gone through. I'm trying to go through the spring-summer scents that we know are not coming back to the Scentsy catalog. I use these in my bedroom warmer. I have a couple of Scentsy bars that stay in the bathroom for bathroom use, but I tend not to use a lot of my testers in there because these just work really well in the bedroom. They're one piece and they're good, you know. They work well in a mini warmer too, but what I have discovered is it's actually harder to get them out of the mini warmer. So I used up, you won't be able to see, Vanilla Waves. Very sad that this is not coming back, but a lot of people, a lot of my friends actually have this in their club. So I probably will be able to get some Vanilla Waves. Prickly Pear and Agave is actually what I have going in my bedroom right now. And Satin Sheets. Now you're looking and you're thinking, it's been a month since you did a video and you only did 3 cents. No. The difference is I'm only going over empties. I've done a lot more than 3 cents in my bedroom. I've done a lot more in here, and I actually don't have any empties to show you for in here. I only have one empty to show you for the bathroom. The thing is, I only am showing you empties. But I will say, the satin sheets tester, it was the only wax I had in my bedroom for a week and a half of the 2 weeks that my cousins were here. Because this baby is strong, and it went for days. Obviously, if I had it in for a week and a half. And then this one was in my bathroom. This was exclusively used in my bathroom. Now, I did not use this straight through. I alternated it with 2 other scents. I did change the bathroom wax very frequently while my cousins were here. Because, and I've always known you could do this, but my mom really doesn't typically like to, so I typically don't. But because my little cousins were here and she knew they were in an unfamiliar place, we actually left the mini warmer in the bathroom on 24/7 the whole time they were here, to give them light in the bathroom if they had to get up in the middle of the night for something. And so my waxes in the mini warmer, actually, I went through a lot quicker. So I finished up this, which is from Magic Candle Company, Jungle Boat. This is inspired by the Jungle Cruise ride in Magic Kingdom in Disney World. And it's very fresh, very clean, it was perfect for a bathroom. The other 2 scents that I have in the bathroom right now to go through are a bar of I'm Snow Over It and a bar of Star Wars Light Side of the Force. Both of those are partial bars, so they're going to be rotated, and I'm sure you'll be hearing about them soon in empties. And currently going in here, I have Arctic Kiss in all 3 of the warmers in here, because that's a perfect spring transition scent. Anyway, I wanted to apologize for it being an entire month since we had a discussion of my fragrance empties. And let you know that I do not intend for that to be the case from here on out. Now, I don't know if, because it is late Monday night, I don't know if I will have more empties by Saturday to go over or not. But I do not intend to go this long between videos in the future. Thank you, friends, for bearing with me and my somewhat inconsistent YouTube schedule. And I will talk to you next time. Enjoy your wax, please. And please just remember, kindness always wins. Love you, friends.